Topic I did want to ask you about is, I don't know if you heard, and you probably did, Floyd was on Showtime. He kind of hinted that he was coming back. He said they offered him 9 figures. Yeah, and he said he 50-0. So he mentioned Danny Garcia. One, what do you think about him coming back? And two, what do you think about him in a Danny Garcia fight?
I mean, financially, I guess you can't help but come back with the money. That anybody be foolish saying I'm not coming back. I can understand that. He had a great career. He walked away undefeated. If he could stick with that, I'd rather he stick with that. But number 3, to answer your question, Danny Garcia, no. Let him fight somebody. Let him fight a legitimate middleweight, someone that's going to give him a hard test. Let him fight a Triple G. I mean, that's a good fight for him. I mean, listen, it's a tough fight. Can he keep Triple G off with his power? I doubt that. And that's one reason he's smart not to bring Triple G up, because that's a tough fight for him. But for that kind of money, no, you got to fight someone tough. You can't fight. You can't pick who you want. At that point, you fight who the fans want to see you fight. And the fans will probably say you fight Triple G next. Then guess what? For a 10-figure payday or 9, hey, take it. You got to, guess what you got to do. You got to put the public wants you to fight, not who you want to fight.
People talk about that. You're not the first person that told me that they want to fight Triple G. Now, when they asked Floyd about it, he told us that Triple G's a straight up and down fighter, no special effects. Even at that weight,
if he's that, then fight him. Because Floyd's good. Listen, Floyd's good at what he's done. He's a great fighter, and you can't knock him up from that. But can he keep this young kid off of him with the punching power he has? I highly doubt that. Can he move for 12 rounds like he used to with the legs he has now? I highly doubt that. There's a lot of intangibles that he has to answer for this fight, and I don't think he wants to answer him with this kid. So he'll say all the things he needs to say to make it sound correct why he won't fight him. But the bottom line is, it's not a fight that you won in the first place. You fight a young, hungry lion who wants what you've got. He wants the money that you're making. So for us to say that's the fight he should take, that's proper for us as fans. And for him to say, no, he's not going to take it, that's proper for him, because he says, I'm not crazy, I'm not stupid. But if you want to give the fans what they deserve and not rob them, that's the guy you should fight. Go out, listen, either you go out in a blaze of glory or you go on the stretcher. But either way, you got a 9-figure payday. So what is it, how does it, doesn't hurt you? You're still richer than all of us put together, so what does it matter?
For the people that would tell you, well, he's a welterweight, he's barely even a natural welterweight, let alone a junior middleweight. I mean, is there any fight down there that would entice you? Or there's a lot of good welterweights out there.
There's a lot of good welterweights, but the names aren't as marketable. They're not as dangerous. Floyd has a way to neutralize. Floyd's by far a stupid fighter. He's very intelligent. In the ring, he's a master of what he does best. He has figure way to beat these guys that are 47, maybe even 54. But 60. Now he's gonna chew up a little more then he's gonna bite more than really chew. But listen, back in the 40s, when Ray Robinson fought for that heavyweight title, he didn't say meet me in the catchweight. He went to 175 and fought Joey Maxson. He just killed him because of the weather that night. The heat was so bad. But the thing with most guys today, they all want catchweight. They want to fight you different. No, if you're that good, fight the guy the way you're supposed to fight him at. Don't make a catchweight and give you some kind of advantage. Just fight him. If you're that good, you'll beat him. If not, then you shouldn't have fought him in the first place. But Floyd he's had a great run. Personally, I say, man, don't even come back. The only fight out there that really means anything to the people would be you and Golovkin. All the guys you're talking about, you're going to beat them. And you know that. The public may not know it. But fight somebody that's worth fighting for the fans. It's going to give them the money they're going to pay to see you fight. Because they deserve that. If nothing else, the fans deserve to see that. And who's the most dangerous guy out there? It would be Golovkin. You already beat Canelo. That's not you'll probably do it again, even though the kid has grown from that fight with you. But Golovkin presents a dangerous opponent for you, and that's what the fans want to see. So if he made a comeback, that'd be the person I say, man, if you can't take him, then and I would tell whomever's putting the money behind it, if he can't fight Golovkin, then don't offer him that kind of money. Give him something, make him really earn this money. It's his. Let him earn it. I mean, listen, if you say you're the best, then beat the best. And right now, Golovkin is amongst the best. So go out and play. Either you go out a rich man who won, or you go out a rich man who lost. But either way, you're going out a rich man.
And last question. Aside from the 50th fight, John, how good is Floyd? Just from an eyeball test, how he would do in other eras, but just how good of a natural fighter and overall is he?
When Floyd was younger, Floyd was untouchable. He was the best. He didn't probably get the recognition back then. But, when he fought Corrales and guys like that, when he was moving real nice, before he got into that crab-like, shoulder roll defense, he was one hell of a fighter, man. And you couldn't, anybody says he wasn't, because they were just jealous, or they were hating on him, as the young kids say today. But when Floyd was on top of his game, he was one of the best, and he could box his butt off. And if people don't see that, something's wrong with him. The Floyd you see now is very beatable. He's more stationary. He's more susceptible to getting hit, and he's willing to gamble on the inside. He's not a really good inside fighter, but he want to gamble more. So it makes him more susceptible now to he's not as good as he once was. Still good. What he's forgotten in boxing, he's still able to beat most people than when he was back when he was Floyd, when he was Pretty Boy, beating everybody up. Now that he's money, a little different. When we get older, we all get a little more. We're more conscious or cautious about what we do in life. He's more cautious now. See, that's why when you bring up Triple G, he don't want that fight because he knows. Listen, he's buying a whole lot more at this stage of his career. As a young man, he probably ran. Listen, he'd have boxed Triple G to death. He would have outboxed him clearly. Now it's a little bit different for him. The stakes are higher, and the danger is more presentable. So it's not a fight he wants, but for me and the boxing public, if he gets that kind of money, that's the guy who should fight. There should be no other person but Triple G for that kind of money. He shouldn't have a pick. It should be, and then he might say, "You talking a whole lot of trash, man. You ain't fighting the guy." You're damn right. I'm not fighting. I'm gonna talk all kind of trash, But I'm gonna say what the fans deserve. They deserve that kind of fight. And they should be the ones who pick for that kind of money who you fight next.